XRP emergency, the crypto marketplace is promoting off. What is happening? Hello, lovely humans. As you may see, there may be a whole lot of purple beside me. The bubbles are brilliant and purple. What's going on? What's taking place? I'll give an explanation for everything, what we need to watch out for inside the following couple of days. All I ask from you is which you give me a lovely smile to ship out the best top vibes. Immediately smash that like button. The likes must have been dipping, and that is the reason why crypto is going down. That needs to be the purpose why, right? So lovely smile, spoil the like button, and Premiers get into it. So presently XRP is sitting at $2.60. Sorry, clearly XRP broke out of the trend. Well, in case you would put the fashion like this, but in case you positioned it like that, it broke down through the fashion. It changed into no longer simply XRP. It became the entire crypto market, although Bitcoin is sincerely dominating here. It's simplest down 3%, whereas the relaxation of the crypto market is down 4%. And you're having property like Algorand, which we've got paralleled in many instances to XRP, that movements just like XRP is down also 10%. HBAR is down 10%. So XRP is not an outlier right here that it's down 9.4%. You've definitely seen that in the past. But that's enough to give you a pitch that it's down 24% from the peak in China. So XRP is not an outlier right here that it's down 9.4%. It's moving with the rest of the belongings in its category. Cardano also down 9%. So this isn't sudden that it's in that variety of 10 to 9% motion down here these days. It's humorous because it appears that every Sunday we've got these massive sell-offs. Sunday, not so amusing day, right? If we passed again and we look, we are able to see that proper. Sunday, Monday, we had promote off, remaining week. We have it in the charts, then it's actually turned into Monday closing time, right? Monday. Okay. So at the start of the week, this week, additionally, we've got process reports. It's developing a little bit of worry, and that is an interesting state of affairs wherein Michael Kwon, he predicts Benjamin predicted here that we would see Bitcoin dominance spike over 60% all over again, and that has took place. So altcoins are losing a touch bit of their power over the beyond few weeks. This happens every now and then while Bitcoin becomes returned and starts off evolve to dominate, cash begins flowing in. It's exciting that there may be a lot of things occurring inside the beginning of the week. It is able to have a lot to do with the alternatives of the BlackRock contracts, and I become thinking about it. Does BlackRock wishes the markets to get too high? Maybe there's a little bit of a manipulation taking place here. However, of part all people goes to factor to the Trump and the Trump tariffs. Priceless, there's a phrase in Hebrew, profa, tarif, right? So it is much like tariff, tarif, to the price list. And so someone said I was mispronouncing it is because there may be a comparable word in Hebrew that it's said a touch bit different, so it's why I was messing it up. But it become funny due to the fact the video that I made earlier, nowadays, I asked the question, do we have a Trump hassle? What do I suggest with the aid of that? The question become, does the matters that Trump do have too much effect at the crypto market right now, for better or for worse? And I positioned within the name, Trump hassle, question mark, proper. And I started getting, because the video dropped, humans had been announcing that I'm anti-Trump and they are going to prevent looking my videos due to that. And I said, my buddies, listen to what I say in the video proper. I in reality said that I suppose that if he wouldn't have received, we'd have been in plenty worse scenario with the crypto market. Think approximately this, that we would not have had all that run. XRP would not have had all this run. It would not have occurred due to the fact we would have nevertheless had Gary Gensler sitting in the SEC, and there would not be self-belief within the crypto market, and there would not be a majority of these human beings inside the management that had been, you recognize, seasoned crypto, and we wouldn't have a crypto czar, and we wouldn't have the Doja initiative. We wouldn't have had all that, right? And we would not have Trump coin for higher, for worse. And so what I become trying to mention turned into that concept that he would possibly have too much effect at the crypto marketplace. That means that the crypto market is freaking out a bit too much from the things that he's doing, accurate or awful, proper. If he says something excellent, it pops. If he says something awful, it drops. And we had a similar impact to Elon Musk some time ago. And quite a few, it has to do with algos, right? The algos, they take control. They start buying and selling. They start manipulating. The large cash comes in. Like, I don't know how far retail promoting here these days. It might be that a few retail is promoting, but it's no longer plenty of retail. And so this is something that we want to think about. Maybe it is time in order to sell, perhaps. Maybe it is time for you to buy the dip. Maybe it's all as much as you. I may not tell you to buy, to promote, or to maintain due to the fact this is as much as you. I do not know the chance that you can take and what your current monetary situation is. Of course, no longer economic advice. Always do your own due diligence earlier than you decide to invest. And it's very important to bear in mind that we do not know what's going to manifest. Maybe matters get higher, maybe matters get worse. Maybe by the point you spot this video, we are in reality, we ate up all the dip. Maybe we failed to, right? Maybe we dropped down some other 10%. We don't know. Things get unstable occasionally, and we're getting a bit extra volatile right here. And it has plenty to do with the leverage, of course. Because the major influence between real vol and the leverage proportion, people leveraging up 3, 5, 1, 0, 0, 0 buyers already were given liquidated right here these days. Almost $1 billion, $821, 72 million gone already. And you can see here XRP, another 10 million gone over the last hour. Right, so we must be very, very careful in days like these days. Sometimes it is okay to take a seat on the sidelines. You know, leverage may be very complicated and really dangerous, and I continually warn approximately that. And that is, you understand the situation now if we go again. Oh, and with the aid of the manner human beings have been actually, after they watched the video, they have been saying that I was too pro-Trump. So you understand that you made a good video. If people are attacking you from each facet, approach which you have been balanced. Right, so that means you are doing a very good job. So I noticed this, a tweet from Hen Genius announcing that inside the 22nd of January 2018, we additionally had the Trump doing the similar things. It changed into on solar panels and washing machines, and then the inventory market commenced dropping. And I looked back and to Bitcoin to look what Bitcoin was doing. And I come to the statement as correctly as I possibly can that we are in the infrastructure transition moment. But the best way, I think, now to read it would be to look what that means. How should, and really at that point, Bitcoin was, without a doubt, around that point, you can see December of 17, someplace around that, there was the peak, and then it started out pulling lower back, and over the subsequent 6 months, or over the past subsequent year, it dropped from 200.00 to 3,000, in case you take into account that taking place. And in this era wherein he changed into talking approximately those price lists, you can see right here that Bitcoin dropped. This is the 22nd right here. This changed into the 22nd, and you may see after that we notice Bitcoin drop as properly, however, no longer. You recognize loopy drop, right? It dropped, but how a good deal is that fall? Okay, that's plenty. It dropped 40–50% inside the next 11 days after he announced that. So, and he harped on putting it out, and this is where he learned, formerly in Switzerland, he learned do not speak in the middle of lectures. However, if you go again, you may see it already had drops. If you pass from just like the excessive there, proper, it's even worse. It turned into 71% drop in 51 days. So this simply reminds us that while things get a bit dicey, matters pull again, people will do away with their threat from the markets, and some algos will promote, and there may be going to be liquidations, and there may be going to be craziness. And perhaps this is the highest we are ever going to head. Maybe perhaps that is simply any other blip at the radar. Maybe we do not know what is precisely going to appear. If you have a look at the stochastic RSI for altcoins in preferred, it seems like others proper. It looks like it's oversold. Okay, final time we had been in a zone similar to this, it pounced, it popped up. Does it mean that it'll pop up this time? No, perhaps it does, maybe it would not. Sometimes history repeats itself, every so often it does not. And this video, with the aid of the way, is greater of I wouldn't say calming, however, just to make you realize that there had been conditions like this earlier than